This is Byron once again, and today I I feel like that I want to do something that I've been kind of wanting to do ever since I saw one of Matthew Davis's videos where he reacts to his past. Well, I've done the same thing as well. Don't worry about one of my cats making the sounds. But the thing is, I'm gonna be taking a look at some of my movie and TV show reviews that have aged poorly. Well, not the movies and TV shows themselves, but the reviews that I have done in the past. Like I used to do them a lot, and it was mainly back when I used to do their rants and salutes. Let me check my volume here. Okay, it's good. Sorry about the interruption, but yeah, I'm talking about the reviews themselves that I've done. Now, don't get me wrong, I've done really good on most of them, but it literally showed that I wish I could have improved sooner than later. But let's just take a look at some that have not really aged very well. So I hate to say I really hate to do this to the first one here, but so the first one that we'll look at is my first review that I done, which is called my review on SpongeBob SquarePants. Now let's take a look at the first few minutes of it, and I'll just react to it to see how how weird it was. Well, I mean, not really weird, but I thought it was kind of good. But let's just take a look back at it.
Hey guys, Triple B 780 here, and guess what? I am going to do a review. Oh, sorry, I started. I am really sorry that I stuttered, you guys.
Yeah, I was literally
I
stuttering.
just need to think of what I'm going to say, but I am going to do a review.
Yeah,
on
that has actually been my
SpongeBob
struggle because of my ASD.
SquarePants. Now, basically, it's a TV show on Nickelodeon that has been airing.
Okay, well, dude, we already know that because a lot of people know what that show is. Like, it's very iconic. So, like, I don't know why it was necessary for me to go ahead and review it, but I guess it was just probably one of my first. I guess that was like probably one of my first reviews I've done. So why not? But yeah, uh, just uh, just ignore the stuttering that I did in the video. Well, here's the thing: the main reason I stuttered a lot in this movie review, I mean, in this TV show review, especially in other movie and TV show reviews, is because it has been one of my struggles that I've had for a while. I mean, I don't stutter that much anymore, but I think that's probably because of my speech issue that I've had over the years, which I don't have it that much anymore. But like, it's because it's because of my autism that I've had over the years. I'm not making it as an excuse, but it's just something that I was struggling with a lot in my life. So I'm really sorry about that.
It's 1999, and I loved it ever since I was 5.
More like 5.5.
It's called SpongeBob SquarePants.
Damn, I can't believe I was so loud in this video. I don't know why I was so loud, but I think it was probably because of my tone that I wasn't really aware of, but oh wow.
How do you think of that? Yeah.
Oh, how did you think of that? Yeah, like, dude, I don't know why I don't know why I was saying that, but whatever. I'm not okay. I might skip this a little bit. Hold on.
He does not like all baby shows. Respect his opinion. He's not. No, Cookie Joe also know that you and as long as respect mine. All right.
Okay, to be honest, now here's the thing. To be honest, I don't say that. Oh, I respect your opinion here. There. I mean, I respect opinions, but I don't say that every time like I used to. I mean, I used to do that, but the thing is, my dad actually pointed out that if you well, like he pointed out that if you focus on like respecting opinions or just being too worried about opinions or dwelling on them all the time, then like it's probably not a healthy thing. Especially when you say if you like it or hate it, that's fine, or I respect your opinion. Like, see, I used to say that all the time, but nowadays, I mean, I don't really say that anymore. I mean, I know a lot of people that have done that. I don't know why, but it's whatever.
Long-time favorite. My favorite childhood show from Nickelodeon.
My favorite childhood show. I don't know what to say, man, but like, I was getting so excited to talk.
Awesome, right?
That's me.
So
yeah, man. We know.
I also know that a user who we used to hate a lot, who was our enemy back in the days of the early 2010s, like, you know, Cookie Joe, also known as Luke Gartrell, he hates the show.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, you know, man, I've actually heard of Luke Gartrell around the time. Although I didn't really talk to him much, but like I've seen rants of him before. Like I don't know what to say, man. But people these days are so immature.
I respect his opinion because he now respects.
I mean, not
no
with opinions, but like. Person. But it's something else. I don't want to talk about it.
So don't worry. So don't worry.
So no worries. I don't know why I repeated that.
He's not going to disrespect your opinion anymore. He's learning his lessons. Even though he hates some stuff.
Okay, that was really childish of me to talk about that. Opinion. Like, I kind of sounded a little childish.
He changed a lot of his other opinions. Yeah. He does not like all the shows.
Whatever. Like, anymore. I don't know why I say...
He likes some, but I don't care.
I
respect his opinion, though. So, yeah. I'll see you guys soon. And thanks for watching my review on SpongeBob SquarePants and my first review.
I guess this is my long goodbye message.
This is my first review video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I'm giving this thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll make some more reviews on other stuff. If it's positive or negative, I don't care. But yeah, this is a positive review on this, and I'm gonna do positive reviews on
positive
others like.
Well, I don't mention them positive reviews. Like I don't do that like I used to anymore because I don't really want to spoil my opinion on anything. But it's whatever.
That's all.
That's And look at my review. Look at this.
All right, I am giving SpongeBob SquarePants.
Take a look at how excited I was, and let me tell you, or let me explain why I went ahead and got a little too hyped at the scene.
SquarePants, a 5 out of 5.
Okay, that was so loud. Like, dude, I was getting so excited because like I was willing to do TV show reviews like I did, even movie reviews. But okay, I don't know how to explain this, but the main reason I went ahead and got a little too hyped or anxious when I was reviewing TV shows like these, it's mainly because of this video that I saw where Alec reviewed Inside Out, and he got so excited that like I think I copied his behavior as well. Like when I say 5 out of 5, like I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, I like SpongeBob. It deserves a 5 out of 5, but like even though the show doesn't have like a good era in the middle of the series, but yeah, I don't know what to say, man. But I don't know why I got caught up with people that would go ahead and do it. Like, you know, this is why I'm more original than what I was. Like, it's just good to have your own behavior, and it's just good to be more original than just being like anybody else, you know. Like literally, that was something that I had to figure out, and I'm just so glad that I did. But yeah, let's just move on to another review. Next video that I want to look back at is my review on Mr. Peabody and Sherman. I remember seeing this in theaters back in 2014. It used to get me hyped when I was like a teenager, but for some reason nowadays it's like, nah. I mean, it's like, I don't know what to say, but this didn't get that much views like I expected. But it's whatever. Not everyone really cares for this movie, but I kind of liked it. I mean, it's not as stupid as The Boss Baby, but whatever. Let's take a look at it.
Hey guys, Triple B 780 here, and today I'm gonna give out a review on Mr. Peabody and Sherman, the 2014 movie.
Oh wow! Damn, was I yawning?
Excuse me.
Dude, I can't believe that I literally yawned.
I'm going to tell you
in
some
that
reasons
freaking video
why I like this movie. So yeah, it is considered to be one of the...
Okay, I don't know what to say, but I wish I could have edited this video. But here's the thing. One of the things that I really like about the movie is that there's this "Don't Taste Me, Bro" reference in the movie. Like, if you've seen it, you probably know what I mean. Like, remember that "Don't Taste Me, Bro" meme that's been going around? Yeah, that's actually referenced in the movie. I actually really like that part. It's one of the only parts that I really like.
popular movies.
Oh, and also about the DVD, I actually got it when I was in the eighth grade. Like, it was around Christmas time of 2014, and it's literally one of the DVDs that I got. Like, I think there was some sort of a Christmas event going on at my school where each student would get gifts. And I got a present during that event. Like, I literally got that DVD from the school. Like, I don't know if I asked that, but it is something that I wanted. And I'm really thankful that I kind of have that. But hey, I would love to show this and the cartoon itself to my kids. Because honestly, I never watched it as a kid. Well, I mean, not the movie, but the cartoon itself.
In history. Well, it got like a 6.9 out of 10 on IMDb. Oh well. But however, it did get like an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes. So
it's
yeah,
not
this
too
movie's
exciting,
still
but whatever.
good. I know. Yep.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna tell you some reasons why I like this movie.
Dude, I'm sorry, but this is gonna be so long.
First off, I'm gonna tell you. But first off, I'm gonna tell you, movie yet. I just don't want to spoil. If you have not seen that, if you guys have not seen the movie out there, you know.
Again, with the term.
For those of you guys out there who have not seen the movie yet, I just don't want to spoil it to you guys, but I'm just.
Well, I'm glad I was
being
honest in this.
I'm just gonna give a little bit of it from the
movie
plot.
Review.
So yeah, basically, this movie is based on the old classic TV show itself. I think probably from the 50s or 60s.
And let me tell you, back in the day, I really was a fan of kid stuff like cartoons and animated stuff. I like animated stuff, but
Mr.
like,
Peabody and Sherman
but
go
I'm
back
not
in
too
time
hyped in that like I used to
meet
be.
some people from like back in the
Even
old
with
days.
the home poster that you see.
They call their
in the
time
background.
machine a way back.
This was also taken
Cool,
at the apartment
right?
complex I used to live in.
Yeah, but Sherman had to go to school the next day, and during lunch, Penny was teasing Sherman.
Oh yeah,
That's the only thing I don't like. How dumb is that?
I did not. Let me tell you, when I was a kid and when I used to watch certain movies that would have drama, there would be times where I wouldn't handle it at all. Like, it would be tough for me to deal with it because I was so sensitive to the negativity. But like nowadays, here's the thing, cause nowadays I don't really care for the drama. It's like, so it's whatever, man. Cause you learn stuff from from those dramatic mistakes, even if they're fictional.
Sherman got so mad and angry because of Penny teasing him.
I said that already.
Him a dog. When he's not dog. Mr. Peabody is. But also Mr. Sherman bit her arm.
But really, like his. Okay, I literally called a female character the he. What? I don't know what to say, man, but I think I was out of my mind a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't know what to say, but my comprehension was not really that great back then.
Terrible, right? Let's get to the thing. Let's get back to the thing.
Okay, I'm gonna skip this. What? Not the movie review, so I'm gonna skip the most of it.
I was still at school back in 2000. I got this movie on DVD back in December 2014 at Summit Academy when I was still at school.
Yes, that was the school that I attended in middle school, and yes, I did explain it. I did explain about how I got the DVD, but the thing is, like, I didn't explain it like too well
Movie,
until
especially
until
back at
now.
school. And we watched this back in 2015.
Oh yeah, we did watch it back in 2015 in high school.
Movie.
Well, I'll be honest, it wasn't an awesome movie, but I thought it was a good film, to be honest, because nowadays if I look at most movies like these, they're like, it just really depends. Like, don't get me wrong, guys. I don't know, I was a kid back then.
I know. We watched this back in March.
Okay. And why was my audio like? Okay, I don't understand why my audio was just disconnected from the lip syncing.
It turned out pretty great, and all that stuff.
You hear that? Okay, now do you see why some of my videos like these have aged kind of poorly? Yeah.
Yeah. And what do I think of it? I think it's one of the best 2014 movies ever made, telling the story about this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It is very popular. And I watched Big Hero 6 also. Yeah, Big Hero 6.
Okay, and I'll be really honest with you. This movie is not one of the best movies that I've seen. Like, it's not on my it's not on the best movies ever list. Not even on for like 2014, but I think it's still a good movie. Don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. I just can't stand it. Like, if I give it like a 5 out of 5, I don't know what to say. But if I give it 4 out of 5, yeah, then I must be right about that. Or maybe a 3.5 out of 5 or whatever. Well, Matthew Davis looked back at his movie review on Sponge Out of Water. I'm gonna do the same thing, but I also made this movie, like, I also made this review, but in 2017. But hey, I still remember seeing that movie when it first came out. Like, it was the only SpongeBob film that I've seen, like, in theaters, other than experiencing SpongeBob 4D at the zoo, my local zoo when I was a kid, but whatever. Let's just take a look at it.
Hey guys, Triple P 780 is back here. And I just want to say happy Good Friday, and thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers once again.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, but I sounded horrible in this video. Like, I sounded so congested, and let me tell you, I think I was literally congested in this video. And believe it or not, at the apartment complex that I used to live in, I used to get sick a lot. Like, literally in this video. Especially, like, I don't know what to say, man, but being a high schooler while living in an apartment was not the best time for me, to be honest.
So yeah. So yeah, today's Good Friday, and I'm gonna go Kings Island later tonight for a preview night, and
oh yeah,
tomorrow
I actually was getting excited for it
on an opening day. So yeah, I'm gonna go in 3 hours, but for now I'm just gonna make videos for now. So yeah, today I'm gonna do a movie review, which I will give out a positive review on one of the most popular. I'll be giving
Okay, I really apologize if I went ahead and enforced myself to say words like that. Like, I don't know what to say, man, but again, my tone was really, like, I don't know, like, I was really unaware of controlling my tone and how I would say things. It's like, I don't know what to say, man, but those were one of my issues. Like, my social cues were not that great.
a positive
But I mean, nowadays, I've done a lot better with them, but yeah.
review on one of the most popular, on one of the best sequels of 2015, which is based on a cartoon
That we
and
all
a
know.
Nickelodeon show that most of us like or love back in the day.
That's what I
For, like,
confirmed.
almost 20 years.
And yeah, I'm
And
not
that
gonna
would
lie,
be-
man, but you can honestly tell, like, you can honestly tell that I'm a man, especially through this video. Like, do not judge me as, like, a girl, because I'm literally not. I mean, sure, I've had long hair, but I literally looked like a dude. I don't know, man, but this was back when I had long hair, and people used to make fun of me
The
because
SpongeBob
I mean, not
movie,
everyone.
Sponge Out of Water. So yeah. The plot is basically where you get this evil pirate named Burgerbeard who finds the
Sorry if I kind of clear
who
my
is-
throat constantly.
who steals the book from the dead from some type of a dead pirate or something, like, who is now a skeleton. and it was kicked out of the out
I'm gonna skip a little bit because
towards the
that
all
took
the way
a
to
little
the
while.
island, and the
So
sequels
comprehend.
were going with him, and he was reading and writing stories about SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, yeah. Plankton was, and then later on, Plankton was about to destroy the Krusty Krab, so they turned it into a food fight. I mean, the action-packed stuff, like the battles, they are just way better than the actual food fight movie from 2012, which is really bad. But
They kind of were. I can't believe I just mentioned food fight. Okay, why did I mention food fight? Like, that's literally one of the that's just literally one of the most god awful movies. Like, I'm glad that I don't really talk about it. It's like, damn, can't believe I brought it up.
For the plot of this sequel. So yeah, and then later on,
Plus, who really likes that film anyway?
then, and then later on, Plankton was becoming friendly, and then Plankton and SpongeBob were like, they were.
Okay, I don't know why I went ahead and tilted my head. Like, I don't know what to say, man, but I don't know. I kind of felt like a woman, when I went ahead and did this. I mean, I'm not saying it's true, but like, when I did stuff like this, I did some like very weird. I don't know what to say. I think I kind of copied that behavior from some of my female teachers from high school. Yeah, I think that was probably the point. Like, that's probably the reason I went ahead and did that.
I mean, they were running around. I mean, they were just. Plankton and SpongeBob go on adventures like in the 2D animation, which is pretty good.
Yeah, I thought
And
it
then,
was.
like before that, like, while Plankton.
I can't believe I
SpongeBob
started
were
throughout
fighting
this
over, like,
video.
They were just fighting over the secret formula. It disappeared because of Burger Beard, and then it's up to SpongeBob to find it before it's too late. Like, they would just go back in time to find to get to the apocalypse, and then the whole entire Bikini Bottom turned into the apocalypse because they were all out of Krabby Patties and stuff like that. That was really bad. Not the movie, but the scene was. I feel really sorry for those characters.
Yeah. Although, hey, let me tell you this, man. Those characters are not real.
And then, after Burger Beard finally got the secret formula, he opened up a food truck. Like, he opened up a burger stand, a burger joint stand, and then he was doing the work as he can.
Well, it was actually a food truck.
So yeah, that was
But
that
as
was
a
when Burger
partnership.
Bear landed on an island, he landed on like some type of a land or something, like not an island but on a beach, but like like some type of a town. Yeah. Then SpongeBob was, but then later on SpongeBob grabbed the wrong bottle, and then they were going to do a sacrifice, and they were about to kill him, but then he was smelling Krabby Patties. That's when he found out, and then everybody at Bikini Bottom were following SpongeBob.
I'm pretty sure that
but
most
then,
of you guys know what the plot
when
is,
they
but
got
if you haven't
up to
seen
the
it, then...
surface, they decided not to. But
I
SpongeBob,
don't know,
Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Sandy, and Plankton never gave up. They never give up.
Nope, they didn't, buddy.
So they met this guy named. So they met Bubbles, the dolphin, who's been watching outer, this who's been watching outer space for 10,000 years. Like when they while they were going back in time, like earlier in the movie, while they were going back in time, they were just doing a job for him to keep an eye on it, but they actually made a mistake. But then Bubbles was about to kill them. But then when Bubbles came back, he decided to do a way to find the way to do. He decided to do a way. He decided to. He decided to do another way. He found another way to go to have all 5 creatures, or all 6 sea creatures, go up in the surface. To go up in the surface, like in the best way, without dying, and with breathing. and then they went from mile to mile.
Sorry, that was just me turning off
all the
my
way
phone.
towards Burger like.
Okay, I'm sorry, but like this is probably a little too long. I'm probably gonna skip to how I review it.
And guess what? It did. It was. When I was a kid, I wanted this. I wanted this sequel to happen.
Oh yeah, I remember
and
one.
Guess what? It did. It was awesome.
Yeah, I remember wanting sequels so bad.
It deserves to get 2 big. This movie gets 2 big thumbs up.
Actually, it deserves to get 1 thumb up. Actually, I don't know why I said action twice, but whatever.
And it gets a 5 out of 5. A 5 out of 5. And 10 out of 10.
Okay, that was just too much rating that I gave. It should have been more like a 4 out of 5 because, well, looking back at it now, it's not the most amazing sequel that I've seen. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it was good. But plus, it's not one of the best movies that I've seen. And I used to think that this movie was way better than the first SpongeBob movie. But nowadays, I really like the first movie better, to be honest. Like, cause like the first movie is actually considered the strongest out of other SpongeBob films, like this and also the new one that recently came out, Sponge on the Run. It was supposed to be in theaters, but unfortunately because of COVID, it didn't happen. So it went straight to Paramount Plus, and it's also now on Blu-ray DVD. But yeah, I don't know what to say. I have not seen Sponge on the Run, but I might watch it, even though I heard it's one of the weakest films ever. But we'll see.
Yeah. I know a lot of people like this movie. I know that Brendan Barney likes this movie. I know that Mr. Crazy likes this movie.
Yeah. I just can't believe that I mentioned a lot of people who really like it. It's like, okay, it's like, it's not that necessary, but whatever. Alright, well, I'm sorry, man, I'm gonna have to skip the rest of this. Let's just move on to another review. I'm pretty sure that most of you guys enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy. And I enjoy it too. But with this review, it didn't do that much. It didn't do that much for me to, just to explain how I've done it. And yes, I also went ahead and only showed my body. And as you can see, I was wearing my mini shirt with the Keep Calm meme that was going around in 2014. But it's called Keep Calm and Right On. I still have that shirt, but unfortunately, it kind of got bleached. Yeah, I mean, I did have some laundry issues around that time, but it's whatever. I think I could tell by I don't think you would probably notice, but yeah. Alright, well, let's take a look at it. Oh, and by the way, this also has a lack of views, but yeah.
Hey guys, Triple P 780 here, and today I will be reviewing on one of the most awesome movies of 2014. It's also a movie that
actually, this is a rental DVD that I had, because I remember one day when my mom came home and she gave me the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like she literally rented this movie, and I gave it a watch on my computer, and hey, what do you know? I loved it.
I'm watching on my computer, about 2 hours ago. And
Yeah,
that
I
would
actually
be
reviewed this the same day.
Guardians of the Galaxy. My mom
Yep.
got this from Redbox. Yeah. I was gonna watch it in her room or either my room, but it was just not working for some reason. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think I
Let's
had
talk
some
about the
issues
plot.
with the. We had
so
some
the
issues
plot
with
is
the
basically
player.
where we get this character named Peter Quill or something like that. His name's
yeah,
Peter.
I remember him.
And he listens to a lot of good music. He listens to some good music. But
On
in
his cassette,
1988,
yeah.
he went to the hospital to see his mom, but then later
That was her
on,
speech delay.
she sadly died, and then Peter got. This happened. It happened when he was a kid. And he got really upset. He was really frustrated, and he was sad about it. But yeah, it's really sad to lose someone you love. You know.
I don't know why.
But
Okay, I
then-
don't know why I brought it up. Like I should have continued on. Like I am.
26 years later, he went on adventures and he found this orb, and then he had to steal it for a reason. And then one thing, later on, here's one thing. Later on in the future, I mean something like that, like
Okay.
later on he.
Now I hate to pause this, but I want to explain that I didn't have a laptop back then. So I mainly had either my phone or the computer. Well, I would mainly use my phone to to record certain things, especially through the computer, just through the desktop itself, because I didn't have my own back in the day. But I mean, hey, it's just time. Even though whatever, even though I actually wanted a laptop as a teenager, and that dream came true later down the road.
But then some type of an evil character who wants the orb. He is like, he just gets his revenge on Peter for stealing the orb from the cave. But then he met some guys named Gamora, Rocket Raccoon, and Groot. But then they were stealing it. They were trying to get the orb from each other, but then they got. But
Why
then
did
they
I
went to
forget to
prison.
mention Drax?
So yeah, they went to prison,
Like, he's one of the most
Things.
hilarious
and also
dudes in the freaking movie. Like, why
They
did
even
I
met-
mention him?
when they were in prison, they used to a lot of stuff. They did some stuff, and they met this guy named Drax. They met this guy named Drax. They met
Okay, so
another
yeah,
guy
I
named
remember
named
it now.
Drax,
Like, they did meet
which
Drax
looks
when
really
when
awesome.
when Peter met
strong,
Gamora,
powerful.
Groot, and Rocket Raccoon. Okay, I remember now.
And then they decided to escape from prison later on. So yeah, they made a lot of plans in order to.
And also, yes, this was
So
around
that
the
they
time
can
when
get the orb, and then they
when I
have to
was
stop-
seeing Guardians of the
stop this
Galaxy
evil
2.
guy who gets the orb,
It was also a good movie. Don't get me
who
wrong.
gets the orb and becomes 100% stronger and
Especially Baby
very
Groot.
powerful.
I really like that
I
character.
forgot what his name is, but I'll just look it up later on. But yeah, I might have known. So yeah. But then they teamed up a lot. they teamed up, and then this guy named Yonda.
Again, with me clearing
used
my
to be an
throat
enemy.
constantly.
of
Yeah,
Peter,
I can
but not
definitely see
anymore.
why one of my fans pointed
But
out
later
how
in the movie, not
annoying
anymore.
it is.
Spoiler alert. Yeah. But then later on, and then
Darn, look,
almost everybody teamed up and
look how
planned
fat
to
I
stop
was a
this
little
evil,
bit.
stop the ship, and those blue evil characters. so that they
Can't
can
believe
get the
I
orb,
didn't really
so
know
they
those
can-
names.
So that they can kill so they can kill this strong, powerful guy, the blue guy. So yeah, they teamed up, and they had to stop it. So
I'm gonna skip this real quick. Just
I think, yeah, I did. And I also watched I either watched the trailer, some trailers of it. I think, yeah, I did. And I also watched this horror. I also watched I only watched a little bit of this movie when my mom rented it.
why would I freaking stutter?
Back in my old house.
Damn.
But yeah. So yeah, guys. I am giving this movie like 4 out of 5 stars.
Actually, it should actually bump up to 4.5 out of 5. Like I think it's a really good movie. Like, sure it's not the best, but like I think it's so great. Like, I'm not gonna lie, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy it, but the review that I did was just so
Even
weird.
better.
I just wish I could have shown my face, but with me copying Mr. Crazy, like, I don't know, man. I mean, I like him, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm not gonna do everything that he does. I mean, that's just him, but like, I'd rather do myself. I just rather get caught up with myself and not with other people, because that's not being original. But I don't know what to say, man. But hey, I'm really excited. I don't know what to say, man. But hey, I'm really excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which is actually coming out in 2023. It was supposed to come out in 2020, but because of COVID, you know what happened. But I'm really excited for the third movie because, I've already seen the first two that year. Well, in 2017 I did, but even though I wasn't really aware of Guardians of the Galaxy too much, although I've heard about it, but the thing is, I'm just really glad that I gave it a watch because it's one of my favorite Marvel movies. But yeah, it just literally is. Those are times. But shall we move on to another review? Let's do it. Now, before I take a look at this movie review that I did has a lack of views. It is unfortunate, but don't get me wrong, I like the Muppets. The sad thing is, I never got to see this at any movie theaters. Like, instead we saw it at Christmas. But I ended up watching this in 2012, and I really liked it. I watched it a lot, and I really enjoyed it. So let's just take a review. Let's just take a look at this review, because this one is so long, and I don't think I did really well by making this movie review.
Hey guys, Triple B 780 here, and tonight I will be giving out a review.
Okay.
I will be giving
Again,
out
I was being so loud. I can't believe I was.
Also a positive review on one of the best.
I wasn't mentioning positive reviews. Like,
I mean, one of the best movies of 2011. One of the best movies to make a comeback and to start over with modern technology, starting Jason Segel or whatever, Amy Adams, and Chris Cooper.
Dude,
that would be.
I just can't believe that I pronounced the.
Yeah.
I can't believe I pronounced Jason's
who the
last
Muppets
name
are.
wrong.
They are the characters from the 60s. They are from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Yeah, I remember those characters. I thought they were really good back in the day.
Well, the Muppets were actually around in the 50s and 60s,
in the 2000s, and I thought
but with different Muppets.
They were really good. So yeah, let's talk about the plot. So the plot is basically we get this this new character, brand new puppet character named Walter, who grew up with the Muppets when he was growing up as a kid, and his brother Gary as well. Well, then years later, Walter was invited to Los Angeles, California, with Gary and his girlfriend Mary.
What was I doing?
To go,
What was I literally doing under? Okay.
To Los Angeles, California.
That was really embarrassing of me to do that.
And Walter wants to check out the Muppet Studios, so that's what they did. But sadly, the Muppets were not in business, are no longer in business. But then this guy, but then it's also where this guy
I really don't understand why it would take so
Tex
long
Richmond,
to explain the plot of like
he has a secret plan to tear down theater.
Again, my comprehension was so bad back then.
And there, and like to tear down the Muppet Theater, and put oil in it. like he never liked the Muppets as a kid, and he never got to laugh with it. Sheesh. Man,
sheesh is right.
He's really. Sheesh is an insult to the Muppets.
Yeesh is right.
An insult. Man, he's really insulting the Muppets. It's not good. But then Walter warned all the Muppets.
He's just a fictional villain.
But then, like they need to buy the Muppet Theater. All they have to do is just reach like $10 million. Yeah. So then they warned Kermit. They told Kermit about it. They went to his house, and they went to his house and they met Kermit. They warned him about what's happening, and
they were dropping it for oil.
They went to
check
with every single Muppet.
Was just trying to find oil, to.
They had to go like every single Muppet. They had to go like every single Muppet. They had to get like every single Muppet back together. But then they performed a telethon called the Muppet Telethon, which I think it's pretty good. But then they just kidnapped this celebrity. But then they rehearsed a lot, and then.
And at the end, spoiler alert, they actually got their studio back. Boom.
The Muppets decided to.
I don't know, man. I just.
Kidnap Jack
My
Black.
Reviews can be so long.
That they can have a
I don't know what to say.
Celebrity host. So yeah, that's what they unfortunately did. I think Jack Black was really funny in this movie.
Yapped like that.
He was like that. It was all angry and stuff like that. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it so much. But they tried to get CNN. Well, before that, they tried to get CNN. They tried to get every single television to go. CNN said no, but then later on they changed their mind. But then they got ready for everything, and then later on Tex Richmond found out. And then he made other bad plans to stop the Muppets. But then like near the end of the show, Walter decided to perform his own whistling act, and then after that, a lot of people liked it. And then when they were almost there at $10 million, Tex Richmond stopped them and kicked the Muppets out for good, just because he hates the Muppets.
I know.
And he wants to tear down theater.
That was some sort of ending. Well, not really an ending, but that was
for oil. How dumb.
Again.
I mean,
until the fans showed up and gave him love, so.
I hate Tex.
And Tex Richmond finally understands
but
how funny they are.
All of the Muppets were really good, but the Muppets were okay. Yeah, yeah. I thought they did but then after they left, a lot of fans cheered out for the Muppets coming back together after 30 years. And then later on, Tex. Sammy, please stop. Never mind.
Okay, I don't know why I was mentioning. I don't know why I was telling my brother to stop or whatever. Like, I don't know. I think I overheard him doing something, and it really distracted what I was doing in this review. Like, dude, I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, I mean, that's just family business right here. But I have no idea what to tell you, but I don't know what to say. But let me tell you this: this movie called The Muppets was actually similar to the Country Bear film. Like, it was the Country Bears movie from 2002. Like, they had both this and the Country Bears movie that I remember watching a few times. Like, dude, those ones have like similar plots of each other. And it's not that bad at all, but it's I think it's like some sort of reunion that they have in the movie. It was like, I mean, that's kind of nice. it was some sort of nice touch that we saw in the past. You know what I mean?
Near the end of the movie, spoiler alert, Tex Richmond decided to give the Muppets back their theater.
Yeah. And that's mainly because he finally understood how funny they were, which I'm glad, but it's whatever.
On Muppet Theater to perform them.
Okay, I don't know what to say, man, but hold on, let me look at the ratings.
Walter returning and the Muppets returning and stuff like that. They were going to make the Muppets 2.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The Muppets again with Walter returning and the Muppets returning and stuff like that. I was hoping Gary and Mary to return, but then it's basically where we got this horrible sequel. You know, one of the worst 2014 movies I had ever seen in my life.
Actually, The Muppets Most Wanted was not the worst that I've seen, but no, don't get me wrong. I didn't really enjoy it at all very much because, well, for some reason, like the only reason I hate it is because it actually gave me bad luck. Which it was because of Constantine. Like, yeah, anything with the new characters, except for Ricky Gervais. You know, when he played Dominic Bad Guy or Badgie, whatever. He, like, the other characters, I mean, like, some of them were really unlikable, to be honest. Well, I wouldn't say unlikable, but like they're just. I mean, I thought Constantine was just annoying, and the plot was just really messed up. Just like, I don't know, like not really messed up, but like, I thought that the sequel was really unnecessary, and when I saw it, like I don't know, I think that was probably the reason I went ahead and spent money on Peabody and when I got in trouble, it kind of reminded me of those things. I don't know why, I don't know why I'm mentioning it.
All the Muppets Most Wanted, which was no Jason, but.
And let me tell you, I also copied the way Mr. Crazy said about the Mask getting the sequel, which they didn't, and ended up getting a horrible one. Son of the Mask. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say, man.
They did a good job. Disney did a really good job making this movie.
I thought they actually did a decent job with it because, I mean, well, the movie did have some problems, but it wasn't really that bad. Plus, the older, I think I like the older Muppet movies, which I haven't seen most of them. I haven't seen the first Muppet movie, but I've seen bits of it, and the trailer. But I remember watching the Great Muppet Caper, which that one was good. And I remember watching the Muppets Wizard of Oz and the Muppets Christmas Carol a bit, and also in the Muppets. Also Kermit's Swamp Years. I remember that. I remember watching some scenes of Muppets from space. You know.
I'm just stick with
even some of the Muppets take Manhattan.
If we have, so yeah, if you hate this movie, then that's fine. Your opinion is respected.
Hold on.
Also like the sequel, the Muppets Most Wanted on Blu-ray. So yeah, this movie.
Let's look at my rating.
5 out of 5 stars. That's right.
Actually, I'd rather give it a 4 out of 5.
5 out of.
Because again, it wasn't the best movie that I've seen from the year 2011. But hey, I mean, it had its moments. But yeah, I don't know what to say, man. But don't get me wrong, I really like the Muppets. But the movie review that I did was just not the best that I've done. Yeah, I mean, I've seen the Muppets Most Wanted theaters, but I don't know what to say. But I also remember watching Muppet Vision 3D at Disney World. It was really good. Okay, I don't know what to say, but if I had done this movie review today, I would not be starting a lot, and then I would have given away my honest review, my honest opinion and review on this movie. I mean, I might do a re-review on it, but in the future, but we'll see about that. Plus, I don't know if the Muppets will make any more movies, but I mean, they are making another show for Disney Plus. Same thing with they already made a Haunted Mansion special featuring the Muppets. I'll have to look at that very soon, but it's whatever, man. Okay, you know what? Let's just skip this and just move on to the next one. Now let's look at this movie review that I did on Divergent. although it has a serious lack of views. And when I made this, I mean, it's only like 10 minutes, but I mean, it's not that bad. But the thing is, I didn't really explain too much. Like, well, I did, but this one didn't age well because I know a lot of you guys out there don't really care for the movie, but I mean, I kind of did. But let's just take a look at it.
Hey guys, Triple B 780 here. Welcome to my movie.
Okay, why did I swallow?
So,
and you can also tell how fat I was.
I will be giving out a positive review on one of the most
especially
coolest
around my face
and most amazing movies of 2014, which is based on the book by Veronica Roth and
based on the book series actually.
Yeah. It's kind of like.
Believe it or not, I actually read the first Divergent
this is the
book,
sci-fi version of it.
and I also read like half of Insurgent, but I haven't read the entire book, which I wish I did.
Divergent. So yeah, the plot is basic. So yeah, actually, yeah.
I guess for
based
the
on
Clearing Throat
worldwide
brothers.
bestseller.
It's whatever.
Exciting, spectacular. One choice can transform you.
Okay, now I'm literally reading
So yeah, the plot is
description.
basically where we get this girl named Beatrice Pryor, played by Shailene Woodley.
Yeah, that's me stuttering,
She joins
like I
the
said before.
Divergent team, and what she does is that she has to go to the choosing ceremony to choose one of them, but then she chooses Dauntless, and then when she joined Dauntless,
I'm not gonna lie, but I actually explained this movie differently. Like, no joke.
Peter, Christina, they all, and they join. So yeah.
I think it's on a little
They were
quiet
preparing
sometimes in
to
this.
become Dauntless, and then they.
I'm not clearing my
They do
throat
a
just
lot
to
of
be
things.
annoying or anything, but in this video I
They do
was.
things. they go on adventures and they do a
Yeah,
lot of
well, they
action-packed
actually
stuff.
go on missions and that they basically
Well,
get
they
trained
use
to be
guns in this movie, but well.
to be strong heroes
Yeah.
fighting in war.
I mean, this is the best PG-13 movie I'd ever seen. It's really good. Okay, back to the plot. But then later on, Beatrice finds out the secret of what Janine is doing to the world, like to the Divergent. She's going to destroy the Divergent. So it's up to her and Ford to save Chicago and stop to save Divergent before it's too late. And there were some moments and there were some sad moments, and then
There were.
I mean, and also they do a lot of action. They do a lot. There was also a lot of fighting, like pew, 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 pew. Oh well.
I can't believe I explained the action in this. That was unnecessary, but
This
it's
one's really
whatever.
good, actually, in my opinion.
In my opinion,
It is
yeah,
similar to
whatever.
both of those movies, but yeah. I thought this is way better than Battlefield Earth, which I have not seen Battlefield.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I said, "Oh, it's better than Battlefield." For me, I did hear it was bad, but the thing is, I didn't really watch it that much. I didn't really watch Battlefield Earth at all. I probably never will. Well, I did watch a little bit of a review on it. It looks weird.
Yeah, it didn't look like that.
But I might look at the review again,
Alright, back
but
to the plot.
whatever.
So yeah, I thought they've done a really good job. And if you have not seen the movie, I do not want to spoil it to you guys, but wait, spoiler alert. The characters were okay also.
Okay.
I thought they
I don't
did a
know
really
what to
good job.
tell you, man,
What?
but there's just a lot
So
involved.
this movie-
Like, there's just a lot I want to talk about. Not literally a lot, but just There is some stuff I want to
It
talk
came out
about.
theaters. How awesome is that? But this was awesome. It's not bad. This movie gets 2 big thumbs up, and it gets a 5 out of 5.
More like a 3.5 out of 5, actually. I mean, don't get me wrong. I really liked this movie, but the thing is, like, most of them point out that it was okay. It wasn't, like, the best, and some of them point out that it was disappointing. And as I looked at it, like nowadays, I think I can understand what they're talking about, because not all of them, because literally, not all the movies are the same as they are in novel and like books and novels. I'm not gonna lie, man, but I mean, I just wish I could have read books before watching movies, but it's whatever. I mean, you don't have to do so, but it's actually best to read the book before watching the film. But like what I heard about Legion is that the movie doesn't make sense comparing to the book itself. And I mean, it was going to be separated into 2 parts, but the third one flopped for some reason. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't really understand why or what the critics are pointing out. But I mean, I really liked the first film a lot. Like, although I didn't see it in theaters, which I wish I did. But the thing is, I've actually heard of the film, and I later got it on DVD at Target in like late 2014, and I didn't watch it until like probably early 2015. And then I suddenly learned that the Divergent sequels were coming out, like Insurgent, which I actually saw that in theaters, and I saw Allegiant a year later, which I also have those on DVD. But the thing is, like, I don't know, man. I was such a Divergent fan. There's like no doubt at all. I just really liked it, regardless of what other people think. And hey, my mom also liked it too. Like, I ain't gonna lie, but it really was. So I don't know what to say. Like, I literally don't even know what to say about it. It's like, holy crap. Okay, I don't know what to say, but I don't know why that this movie review doesn't have like that much views, but I don't know. I guess the most Muppet fans are not interested in it, but it's fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I mean, everybody has different opinions, but I'm not. Let's not get into that. But okay, you know what? I'm done talking about it. Let's just move on. Now, don't get me wrong here. I love Toy Story to death, like so much as the movie aged very well. But this review that I did not. And let me tell you, I have to warn you, I stutter a lot in this video, so be prepared for the beginning, because I actually looked back at this earlier.
What's up, dudes and dudettes? It's me, Triple B700.
Again, I don't know why I was yelling, and that was when
tonight I'm going to be doing a positive
that was
review
around the time when I first started saying what's up, dudes and dudettes.
Of the 90s,
I think I said that
movie of 1995,
cool.
Starring the voices of Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. It is our favorite movie that we grew up.
Dang, I was so anxious.
It is a Pixar movie that most of us loved as a kid, and it's the very first.
Okay, why was he talking so fast?
Very long Pixar movie. I mean, the first long Pixar.
I wanted to say the first long Pixar movie, dude.
Made by Pixar, and to be released in theaters. Yep, it stars the voices of Tom Hanks and Tim Allen and others, and that would be Toy Story. Now.
Okay, why was I looking?
Plot of the movie.
Not looking. I said licking. Why was I?
Where you get
my tongue out a little bit. What?
Andy, who had.
Okay, I just want to let you guys know that this VHS that we have is actually one of the VHS tapes that we've had for a long time. Like, I think we kept this the longest, and we got from the Golden Collection. And the movie that we have right here is just, I don't know what to say, but like, we've had this movie since I was very little, when I first started watching Toy Story. And let me tell you, I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid. I still love it today, though. I still do, because how good it is. Like, it's just one of the movies that never gets old. Same with the second movie.
Who play? It's basically where you get this kid named Andy, who loves to play with his toys.
I just really hate how I stutter.
Doll named Sheriff Woody. But then
when they're getting ready for a birthday party, when he comes downstairs for his own birthday party, Woody himself and the other toys come to life. I mean, that is wow. That is just way better than Barney to me. Yeah. And then
Okay.
like they
Okay. Why did I bring up Barney? Like, why?
They walk around.
Well, why did I bring that up?
And what happens is that they gather up for a meeting.
Oh, there's an ad. Sorry about that.
And Woody announces about what presents are they going to be for Andy's birthday party.
I'll just get this
And
a little bit.
they've been listening to it, and then when they have finally announced when they were going to announce the very last major present, they have just.
I'm pretty sure that you guys all know what the plot of Toy Story is, because, heck, we've watched it a lot, you know?
But then,
like,
Andy comes back.
I mean, what's the point of me reviewing it? I mean, it was during, like, one of some of my first times reviewing movies like this, but,
then later on,
yeah.
And then later on, Andy had put his Buzz Lightyear, played by Tim Allen. Yeah, basically, and then we basically get this new character, new toy named Buzz Lightyear, played by Tim Allen. You know, the guy from the one and the character from, you know, the voice, the actor who was also in the Santa Claus. Yeah, that guy. He plays Buzz in this movie.
Dude, we know that.
Unfortunately, he introduces himself. His catchphrases
Oh,
are
wow.
awesome.
Yeah, like To Infinity and Beyond.
And he meets and greets
Oh, yeah.
a lot. He introduced,
Whatever.
which is awesome. And then, but Woody, he was not used to it.
And that is the fact that he had to learn how to deal with Buzz. Like how he had to learn how to deal with Jesse in the second film. Yeah, that's just that.
Unfortunately. Yeah. To be honest. But then later on, things have changed, and Woody did not like it. Like, Woody felt like that, and he doesn't want to have that.
Why was I rocking back and
with
forth?
Woody very much anymore.
Oh
That's
yes,
just weird.
because my autism.
Like,
I'm not.
he still
I'm
kinda
not
does
blaming
play
myself
with-
in it, but
play with Woody. That's. But
yeah, you can tell
later on.
how anxious I was, and how
And
little
they
hyped I
changed-
was.
And his room changed to the Buzz Lightyear theme. And then the next day, they hear this villain, this kid who was a villain named Sid
Okay,
Phillips,
dude. Just
right next door,
tone your voice down.
who loves to torture toys. I mean, that is
Yeah.
terrible, right?
I mean, Rex pointed it out.
Yeah. I mean, come on, dude. It's terrible. But yeah. But they told him, and then they told him about what he does and stuff like that, and they told him to stay away from him and stuff like that.
I think Sid's badass. I mean, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
And what happened is that
he
and then later
sure
on-
he may have been a bad kid, but he's also badass, especially with him
and then they
being
were
kind of
late,
gothic.
and then later on, Andy and he took Woody, Buzz, Woody, and later on when he came in, and then later on, Eddie took Woody into the car so they can go to Pizza Planet, and then Buzz comes along. They went to the gas station first, and they had a fight, stuff like that. They used to be enemies, but later on.
I'm gonna skip this.
And the music is awesome, and some songs by Randy Newman. Like,
yeah,
Major
you know,
One called You've Got It Friend of Me. That one
Yeah,
was
I love
awesome.
that song.
Yeah. This has got to be one of the best childhood movies of the 90s when we were kids.
Yeah.
I loved them so
Even though I wasn't
much.
born in the
Like,
90s.
I watched it a lot. I watched it a lot back in the 2000s when I was a kid, and I respect his opinion.
What was I talking about?
You also got an attraction called Toy Story Midway Mania, which is an okay ride.
Actually,
we got another movie
Toy
that
Story
was
Mania is
good.
good.
Also got a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Toy Story 2, which also got.
Believe it or not, I actually reviewed Toy Story 2 a couple years later.
Some sequel. That was a very good sequel. You also got an attraction called Toy Story Mania, which is an okay ride.
I mentioned that before.
Well, we got another movie that was good called Toy Story 3.
That was the actual
Has
first
a 99%
Toy Story film
Tomatoes,
that I
okay.
had seen in theaters. I actually loved it.
Okay. I know TGI Fridays FTW repeats the FTL.
His name's Maddie, actually.
But I respect his opinion. But,
Yeah, well,
but I do know a lot of you guys out there love
whatever.
Toy Story and Toy Story 2. And I have to agree. Those movies
Also,
were
Toy
awesome
Story 4
from our
came out
childhood.
a couple years
They
ago.
did
But
Disney. Yeah, that Pixar movie.
I might have to
Pixar
review
movie
Toy
was
Story 3
awesome.
and 4 in the future.
Best one of the 90s. Yep. I have this as the special edition. Gold
No,
collection.
don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I love this movie, but I wish I could have had a script with me to practice before making this film, but... Well, not really, but like... I just wish I could have comprehended my thoughts before making this. But it was back when, when I was being lazy to do it, but it's, who cares, it's whatever. I think we should look at probably another one or two. And take a look at this.
That's all for now.
Okay, I got nothing much to say, but when I was yelling the words, that's all for now, I don't know what to say, man, but it clearly shows that my tone was out of control. Like, it really was. Now, when I say that's all for now, I don't really shout like that anymore like I used to because, if you don't watch your tone at all, then it can kind of create a problem. So, so that's why it's good to learn how to read your social cues. You know what I mean. This movie review that I did will be the last one to react to. Now, I know that Matthew Davis had also looked back at his movie review on Star Wars The Force Awakens, and I'm going to do the same thing with mine as well. Although I did not see this movie or Rogue One in theaters because by the time The Force Awakens came out, I wasn't much into Star Wars. Well, I kind of was for a bit when I was a kid, but as I got older, I got more into it. And what I regret is not seeing this film in theaters. I mean, I wish I did, but luckily I saw it at my friend's house for his birthday one time. And it was a miracle, like it really was. Now, I'm going to take a look at this review right now to see how it is. This was back when I did not comprehend very well with certain movie reviews. And let me tell you, when I was watching the older Star Wars films, my dad went ahead and forced me to comprehend the Star Wars films. And let me tell you, he was really stern. He got really overstimulated to me, for not comprehending well. Like, this was like a couple years after this. I don't know what to tell you, man, but, we all have certain issues, but, I don't know what to say, man. I just don't like being around strict people, but it's whatever. Let's not worry about that past, but whatever. Let's just take a look at this movie review that I did. Also, I gotta warn you, I spoil a lot. I'm not spoil, but I stuttered a lot in this video.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Triple B 780. Tonight or today, I'm going to be doing a review on one of the best movies of 2015. It is the 7th episode.
Actually, it's not one of the best movies of 2015. I mean, it's a good movie, but in my opinion, like nowadays, it's just...
Force Awakens.
I don't know what to say, man, but it's just...
Now,
I can't believe I enforced myself to clear my throat and cough. I think it's probably because of my voice changing from what someone pointed out.
It's where it takes place 30 years after the Galactic Civil War.
Oh, I can't... What? I was reading it from the description? What?
And...
No, it's not me comprehending from
that
this.
Kylo Ren was planning to get revenge on the...
Why was I touching my cheeks like that?
World, he commanded the stormtroopers to destroy the village, stuff like that.
Why has there got to be an ad?
Taking the
a stormtrooper, Rey, who was a highly force-sensitive scavenger. She was sadly abandoned as a child.
Well,
desert
well, well, I
planet
did
Jakku.
comprehend a little bit in some parts.
There's also another character named General
Again, there's
Hux,
like
the commander
184
of
views.
Force-
I don't know why I
Orders
didn't get that much views, but
Star
whatever.
Killer Base. So yeah.
Like, dude, it was nothing
Alright,
but
back to
a
plot.
great reunion of Star Wars
It's
that
up
we
to
had.
the character.
Even though that
It's up to the
third trilogy
some of the characters
did not do well, but it's, you know.
to stop.
I mean, I like
think
The Force
to
Awakens
stop
the best
Kylo
from the
Ren
trilogy, but
from
when this
planning
came
to
out,
destroy
everybody was
things
literally
like
looking forward to it, and everybody
Luke
was getting hyped for it.
Skywalker. He was planning to do
Like,
that.
literally. And people would talk about it here and there. Hell, most of my family members and my friends had seen it. Like, I know that
That's
some of
where
my
the
friends from
gang-
high school saw it. I think
where
my
they
brother saw it too,
Kind of teamed up and
but I didn't.
did a lot of battling. They went on
Yeah,
adventures.
well, yeah, with the lightsaber battles, of course.
And
That's
those
what they
lightsaber
do.
battles are really awesome. Yeah.
I don't even know why I kind of pointed that out a lot. Like, I don't know why.
There-
Like,
there were-
I was literally
there were
giving out
also-
detail
There's also very
unnecessarily too much. You know, with
called-
those hand gestures, like saying like, hey, like,
His
you know,
name's
they
BB-8.
did this or they did that. Like,
It's kind of like R2.
if it's something that's iconic, like,
But he's
then there's no need to explain about it that much, unless
And
if
he's the
somebody doesn't
best.
know anything like
one of the
anything
best
that's iconic.
characters of all time.
Well, time, like, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, but the audio is just. I mean, not the audio stuff, but I mean, the audio, like, regarding this. Like, yes, I did use my desktop. It was in my room. It was also the apartment complex that we lived in. And when I was using the desktop to, you know, to give away my review on this movie, the audio was just literally disconnected from my lip syncing. Like, I didn't literally lip sync. I was just, I don't know. I think that the audio was just not
Yep.
following along very well,
But
or the video was
however-
probably not following along with the
Yeah.
audio very well.
I just don't want to spoil the rest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go ahead and talk about everything else, but whatever.
Well, that's all for now. Guys, later I'll do a review on Star Wars.
Where did I?
Till then,
What? Why am I making that face?
mhm.
What? Let me see. I'm trying to find how I rated it.
Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at the Disney theme parks, which is awesome.
Oh,
I cannot believe that
as a matter
Disney
of fact,
bought the
I
rights
actually
of
visited
Star
the
Wars.
Star Wars Galaxy's Edge area at Disney
It was
World
created by
last year.
George Lucas.
It was very awesome, and we got to ride on Smuggler's Run, and we
Also
got to eat in
produced
one of the restaurants,
Cameo.
which is kind of less appetizing. But they also have a ride called the Rise of the Resistance. But unfortunately, we didn't get
that
to ride it
I mean,
because of the
Star Wars franchise
reservations
is
that they had going
extremely
on.
awesome. Ever since
like,
it came out,
It was just like a
in
lottery thing that was going
1977.
on, and we did not get to ride it. That was
I thought it was
unfortunate.
really awesome. I know a lot of you guys out there like it, and I have to agree. I mean, I was in. Hopefully.
Trying to find. I don't know if I gave, like, okay. First of all, I don't know if I gave away, like, how many, like, I don't know if I gave away the rating of of what I thought of this movie, but the thing is, I'd rather give it a 4 out of 5 because, well, I think I agree with Matthew was talking about when he reviewed his own video of of him reviewing the same movie. Like, hey, I don't know what to say, but you know, it's just that, and I don't know what to say, man, but I wish I could have comprehended more. And I wish I could have learned more about this series right here. But it's whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching this video where I react to certain movie reviews that I did, even some of the TV shows in the past. Uh, I don't have anything to say, but that's all for now. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Comment down below if you want to, and eventually I might make more. I might make more reaction videos coming your way. So stay tuned for that. And this is me, Byron, signing off. Peace out, dudes and dudettes.